Hey, how's it, everyone? 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 here. Hey, yeah, I'm starting already, Corey. I'm starting. Hi. How's everyone doing? We are going to be starting a new series today. We're going to be trying out the Forgotten City. I'm kind of excited. This is going to be my first time playing it. I guess it's used to be started off as a Skyrim mod, I guess, and then became a full-blown Unreal Engine game. So yeah. Know that it's a murder mystery, know a little things about the background, but not a whole lot. So kind of curious about it. So it'll be interesting. Yeah. And welcome in, Corey. Let's go in. Let's see how okay. There we go. Hopefully this is good. My buddy Shara actually gifted it to me a while ago and I haven't gotten to it. It's supposed to be very good. It's gotten very good reviews. And I figured it would be a nice change of pace, too. All right. Okay, the game audio is capturing. Good, good. All right, new game. Been obsessed with Slay the Spire and 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝. You along with like half the world's population, it seems like sometimes. It's a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands. Ah.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Select your body type. What? Huh? I guess one's male and what? Yeah, I guess it's male and female. Is that female? Because it's got longer hair? Maybe? That looks kind of masculine, so I'm going to assume that that's a guy. Select the skin tone. A little tanned. Yeah, that's player 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢. Not that I think we're going to see ourselves, so I'm not sure if it matters.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river?
I was practicing my dead man's float. Oh, and so this is the different Slay the Spire 2 peaked at 547k players. Jeez. I was searching for ancient ruins. Years of studying history gave you occasional insights into the ancient world. I was on a covert mission. You have a military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. You have to use them judiciously since there's no way to get more. I was on the run from the law. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're 25% faster when sprinting. I barely remember anything. Your amnesia... Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making 50% harder to take down. I think I don't think there's really like. I think when I was reading the premise, like there is combat, but it's largely optional. Actually, maybe I should move myself. Hold on. Let's move. I'll go to the other side. And then I'll probably have to move myself again. I'm going to go archaeologist just so we get a little more background in the information. But yeah, you get little bonuses. Like, I don't know if this is like 10 bullets for the whole game or 10 bullets per time loop. Like how you make yourself like walk over to the side. Yeah. If it weren't, I don't know. these two sound nice. You know, being able to move faster and harder to take down. Basically, you get 50% more hit points, effectively, it sounds like. But I'm going to go Indiana Jones.
Oh, you're an archaeologist?
Oh, is that what you call
Then
it?
you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what.
That's ominous.
There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him. If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Indiana Jones theme song just started in your head. Thanks, you're welcome. Mind if I ask some questions first?
Of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. What do you want to know?
What's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
Unfortunately, yes. Not even going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
But you're revealing your friend's name to me? I'd really like to know, especially if I'm going to be helping you.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Well, thank you for saving my life, Karen. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name. Thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome. Always happy to help. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Who is Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
You can be my bodyguard, and I can be your long-lost pal. Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me... I'm blocking some of it. Let's see if I can get most of it so you can see most of it. I still want to be on the screen, but most of it? Okay. Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
Do you not have a cell phone? It's not like Italy's very big. You probably have cell phone signal here. Oh, well, that's fine. That's all the questions I had.
So you're ready to go look for Al?
I'm going in for the priceless artifacts, but I'll keep an eye out for him. I'll pass. All right, I'm in.
The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Flashlight. A heavy-duty battery-powered... looks like a mag flashlight almost. Take item. Quid pro quo. All right. Hello. This game is supposed to be like modern. Well, we are now. But I know we time travel. Shift to sprint. Running. No, nothing about this game. Yeah, so from what I understand, it's basically got time travel. We're gonna time travel back, and the idea is that the backpack. Drag. Examine item. Okay. Nothing left here, but still it seems rather strange that Al left it behind. Why can't I take it? I might need a backpack. Take it. Take it. Take it. Alright, leave it.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground.
Good for you.
Its existence is long forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
All knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? The people have survived down there, against the odds. It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call... Whoa. Latin plaque, which reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be..." Oh, okay, that's what you said earlier. Inspect. An ancient Roman statue of an unknown man in an inscrutable pose. Quit hitting me! One hand seems to be welcome, and the other warns. Inspect. A golden carafe fixed permanently in place. Well, that's too bad. I'm going to increase the field of view so I don't get... So either way, increasing this may help reduce simulation sickness. I'm going to increase it to 100 just in case. Because I can see myself getting sick. Okay. Do I just fall through this? Alright, sounds like fun. Best idea. Ow! Oh. It's water. Okay. Just booted up Tales of Xillia on Switch 2, but I kind of just want to go back and do 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢. Yeah? Anything down here? Nope. Okay. Oh, there's a breath meter. I guess I can die. Alright. Can we save anywhere? Oh, we can save anywhere. Cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I thought that looked like an eyeball from a distance. I was like, what's a large, like a gigantic eyeball doing sitting on the ground? You okay? Huh. Hello? Is this guy a masseuse? Oh, his head turned. Your head didn't turn, though. His head turns. All their heads turn. That's a little creepy. A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Inspect the mosaic. An ancient Roman mosaic depicting a godlike figure turning a man into gold. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? That is really creepy. I like it. Hello? I'm getting hitches in the game. I'm not sure. Probably because I have everything jacked. And it's an Unreal Engine game, which is not always the most efficient. A young woman, it looks like she was begging for her life. But her face doesn't turn. Hers did. Boo. Boo. Yeah, I heard your head turn. That's nice. F5 to quick save and F9 to quick load. Is there a reason? A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. Roman legionary in a state of terror. I just like making them look at me for no reason. I guess I can't go in there. What are you looking at? Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. That's unfortunate for you. What happens if I jump off over here? Quick save. Can you jump off of here? No. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, sorry. Oh shit. Sorry. Who did that? Who did that? I didn't know you could knock them over. What? A golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al, but how is that possible? Why are you hanging? What did you do? Let's take this.
Whoever reads this,
I'm
sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did.
Uh-huh.
I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options. Death, and that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
How uplifting. Okay. I'm gonna lose tracking here and there right now because there's that cat crawling around. Yeah, not much I can do about that. I mean, I can chase my cat away, but I don't know why she's being so friendly. What are you doing? No, you can't fit under the monitor, Dean. Watch out! Don't knock over the water. Okay, I lost tracking again. That's a look. That's a look. All right, there, I'm back. Dean, can you stay over there? What are you doing? All right. So yeah. So time loop. Time loop. Do you have anything? Okay. That's very odd looking clothes that he's wearing anyway. Okay. Well, can I go back? Can I go back? I don't think so, because I fell. So there's no way to go back. And the game's telling me to go over there anyway. It's like you're having a seizure while walking up stairs. I can't even imagine how sick I would be, like, playing this game if I turned motion blur off immediately when I, like, was looking at settings last night. A young Roman woman in state of panic. Because I fell, and some Karen told me I had to come down here to look for Al before we left, and now I'm effed. Motion blur is the first thing to go off in basically all games. Yeah, same. I'm already susceptible to motion sickness, and oh, that's an oil lamp. A Roman man on his knees as if begging his gods for mercy. The remains of a human, whoever it was, died a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. All right. Here we go. Ooh, it's like a wormhole. Beat me to it, yep. Check your quest journal and inventory at any time. See objective markers for a given quest, click the eye icon beside it. Okay. A Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and two women. I wonder who they could be. Hello.
Salve, friend. I'm
Salve.
curious. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Shrine of blah, 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 blah.
You know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you?
That's an understatement.
Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Wait, are you speaking English? Well, you didn't.
What? I'm speaking Latin. You are too, although your accent's a little strange. And you've just done it again. You're a sly one, aren't you? One more time. Who are you and what were you doing in that shrine?
I'm from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit...
Lunatic.
not right in the head?
Yeah, and you shouldn't be talking to me.
That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
Seriously, what's today's date?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
What year?
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the empire are you from exactly?
Archaeologist insights. So it's 65 CE.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws.
Laws? Law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
All right, lead the way.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now.
Oh, it all
Only
follows.
23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Hello there.
To introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius.
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
She's wearing a
That
loincloth?
Paul won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Nice.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her if I were you. She's, it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
Why did you start with
Here on
since
the
then?
right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
All right, lead the way.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain the rest. Who's up these stairs?
How's the game audio? Is it too low? Is it okay?
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
I was just thinking that I can't hear the people talking very well. Okay, cool. Like, this is loud for some reason. That's why I set this to... so let's bring this... that down. The ambience down. Voice and user interface can go way down. Okay, let's see if this is better.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to
Is that better?
welcome another scholar to our little community. 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you.
Oh, awesome,
and
great.
I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous
A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
It's beautiful.
More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
I can't say I
Nor
have.
could I, until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
What counts as a sin here?
Intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks.
Heavy, yeah. Oh,
Does
gold
it
is
refer
heavy.
to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape?
Heavy as that, yeah.
bribery, infidelity, suicide. As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. Makes sense to me. Yeah, that seems a little confrontational, so just say it makes sense to me.
I'm glad you agree. The key things to remember are that we have laws forbidding treason and blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
What did you mean when you said Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
He's a sharp one. You're right, I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please tell me, in your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
You'd all been turned into golden statues.
Have imagined it. still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual.
Whoa.
I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I did see human remains in the temple.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best. You seem like a nice guy. Nice enough.
That's all I can ask for.
Why can't you investigate? Well, I think I know the answer to that. Everyone's
I
going to...
believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though. Unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Fair enough. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
How do I know you're not the person responsible? Come on, tell me what you really think. Fair enough. If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
If I understand Proserpina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Sure, why not? That's all the questions I had.
So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break?
A self-correcting paradox, yeah, pretty much. It doesn't seem like I have much choice.
No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
Good point. I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave.
Oh, I can break and enter.
Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
All right, I'll get started.
And one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
I'll see what I can do. All right, but what's this? This is suspicious. This is, oh, but I can't interact with it, so it can't be that suspicious, I guess. Sentius's chest. Oh, I can steal money. A small household shrine where ancient Romans offered daily prayers for protection. Scintilla expresses gratitude to Sentius for adopting her. Scintilla to Sentius, may Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise I will wear it. I promise we'll wear it always. Grammar. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you'll be re-elected. I'm just sure of it. Let's see. I think the... Can I change... Let's bump the voice up a little more. Is there... Controls? Let's drop the sensitivity down a little bit. Okay. All right.
Whatever are you wearing? Ugh, I wish 𝐂𝐫𝐿 would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What's your story?
I'm Cynthia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here? And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Fair question.
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Well, at least we know blasphemy doesn't break the Golden Rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
Do you know a way out of here? I'll be going now,
I
so...
trust you can see yourself out.
So, the sister is missing. Today, my father suggests I read diarrhea as a way of keeping myself occupied.
Before I call 𝐂𝐫𝐿.
All right, fine, fine, fine. It's no doubt unpleasant cooking with such poor ventilation, but Romans probably regard that as their servants' problem. The ink appears to be made from soot and water. Brass has been polished into a rudimentary mirror, which has been used for applying makeup. Small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. Same thing. Okay. Santa to Incendia, may 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 give you strength to forgive me. I'm sorry to have leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape and I must take it. I hope we meet again. Huh. Interesting. And apparently you just run into doors to open them. Ha! Ha!
Are they? Ah, you've returned. Do you have any news about your...
You know, we're out of here.
If I did, I'd have let these people out of here already.
All right.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
He doesn't... No one mentions anything about someone missing, huh? I'm guessing that is a gladiator.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Keeping an eye on things, 𝐂𝐫𝐿?
As always, priestess.
Any news about Centilla, 𝐂𝐫𝐿, or 𝐂𝐫𝐿𝐿?
No sign of any of them, I'm afraid. But we do have a newcomer.
Who's right behind you?
Strangely dressed fella. Funny accent, too.
A traveler from a faraway land, then?
Seems that way.
Then let's make sure he feels welcome, shall we?
Of course, priestess.
Are you who I'm supposed to talk to?
A new face, 𝐂𝐫𝐿, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Sorry, what should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So, let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
How did you end up here?
No, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in here.
You say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
It's an older name, but not uncommon where I'm from.
Older. I see. I wonder if... No,
What were you going to say?
I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
All right, I'll do that.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill, or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
I'm already kind of broken, but that's thanks for
Go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
I'll see what I can do. What's the status of the election?
It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Who's allowed to vote?
All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
The women can't vote?
That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either. There are some women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself, but in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain. I can't allow the perception that I'm being anything but fair and independent, but if it's any consolation, there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Such as?
Using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
Let's talk about something else. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Sure, it's the work of the gods, which is strange because they've never been particularly concerned with our misdeeds, as long as we've kept the peace of the gods. We asked for blessings, for good health, bountiful harvest, military victory, and in return, we offer praise, wine, incense, or animals. But here, it seems they require much more of us. I find myself reminded of an especially pertinent tale from our great poet Ovid in his epic Metamorphoses. Would you like to hear it? It is rather long.
Is there a short version?
I suppose so. Jupiter and Mercury put a town to the test by disguising themselves as vagrants and asking for shelter there. Everyone turned them away and failed that test, except for an old couple named Baucis and Philemon, and so the gods gave them time to escape and granted them a wish, and then wiped that town off the map. Some say the moral of that story is that we must all honor the sacred rituals of guest friendship, the reciprocal obligations owed between hosts and guests. But I like to think it's that we should always show compassion for those less fortunate than ourselves.
Or perhaps as a god, it's that the gods might kill you at any moment for failing their test and they don't even have to tell you what the rules are. I agree.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I'll be going now.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Oh.
Give me a moment. Sorry I'm such a mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
What happened?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Is there something I can do to help?
Unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututo and scratching his eyes out.
I'll see what I can do. Can we talk about Yulia?
Sure. What do you want to know?
Do you think she was poisoned or was it
Do you
self-inflicted?
really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Do you know what poisoned her?
Hemlock, I believe.
Is there any reason why she might have wanted to
I
die?
haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolus' villa, and they are quite secretive.
Let's talk about something
Gladly.
else. What's your story?
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
How did you end
My
up here?
husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear. And then the fires came. As he prepared to evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke, and the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place. At least my fornicating husband will never find me. And while there's no shortage of snakes here, at least with the golden rule, they have to try to be discreet about it.
Why are you? Tell me more about Nivea.
Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, but she was the closest thing we had down here. And she was good too, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. One day she told me she'd made some profound discovery about the golden statues. This changes everything, she kept saying, but I had no idea what she was talking about. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw her, she was muttering to the statues, like she could talk to them. And then she shut herself in the palace, barred the door from the inside, and nobody's seen her since. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead or up to something so strange that she doesn't want anyone else to know about it. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem, a real thorn in the paw situation. One of my patients is suffering from terrible rheumatism. His joints are inflamed and he's in constant pain.
Go on.
He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him off, and I worry he'll end up losing his temper and lashing out, and you know what that means. I just know Nivea would know how to treat him, assuming she's still alive. But nobody seems to know how to get into the palace.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, I suppose.
I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that normal?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nivea, and she went a little mad. Well, she used to run the clinic.
Alright, we already saw that.
She was until she said this, and then she's been, but one of
Yep. Who?
I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that I just...
I'll see what I can do. Alright. I'll get going.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured.
It's not normal. Let me send you to our psych guy. Oh, anatomically correct. No items on Yulia. Collection of
keep you safe.
barbaric-looking medical implements, including forceps and shears. Mortar and pestle. Herb rack. Nothing else in here. Any hidden notes? Old chest is locked. Alright. I'll just run through the doors. I'm going to hit the restroom. I will be right back. Ooh, let's get rid of that. Da, da, da. Let's see. I'm trying to... I haven't had to do this for a while. I'm trying to moderate the Twitch side. Yeah. Man, it's been so long since I've actually had to do anything in the, like, moderate stuff on the Twitch side. I don't remember how to do it. Oh, there it is, mob view. How do I... How do I... It's been so long since I've done anything. Oh, shoot. Alright, I'll just delete the message, man. I wasn't sure what was happening there. Let's see. All right, I'll check this stuff later on. Maybe in the next break. Who said that? Was it you guys? Are you the... I should try talking to him later.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
Salve, Dooley. How are you doing today?
I'm sad. Am I going to die?
I don't think so, my friend. It's election day today. Perhaps our new magistrate will be kinder than Sentius and let you out.
I hope so. Galerius, what happens when you die?
You're not going to die anytime soon, Dooley.
My mother told me, when you die, a ferryman helps you cross a river and your spirit lives on in the underworld. Is that true?
Well, yes, but...
Is it true that if you were good, you get to go to Elysium?
I'm just eavesdropping.
If you were bad, you get punished forever and ever in Tartarus.
Something like that, but...
If I die and go to Tartarus because they say I've been bad?
I'm not going to let that happen to you, Dooley. I promise.
Thank you, Galerius. Thank you.
Now, I have more work to do, but I'll visit you again soon, alright?
I did not do it.
See you then.
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
What's your story?
Well, it's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
I have time.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young. It was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. Still burns whenever I think about it.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't the only one this happened to. It wasn't long before Boudica led thousands of Britons in a rebellion against the Romans. Unfortunately, there were just too many of them. And those of us who survived, they enslaved. So, then I found myself being transported all the way to Rome to be sold to the highest bidder. I spent a few years working for my new master, learning the Romans' ways, Romanized my name and everything. Tried to escape a couple of times, but they always found me, and I'd just end up right back where I was. I'd probably still be there too, if it wasn't for the stampedes breaking out. You see, about 7 months ago, an enormous fire broke out in Rome. Everybody was running down toward the river, screaming and shouting. I'd never seen anything like it. Human beings acting like cattle. I got swept up with them somehow, and the rest is a blur. The next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this place, and started my life over again.
Was it some lady?
That's what I thought too, for a while. But it seems the gods aren't done tormenting me yet. See, I finally had my own farm again, safe from the grasping hands of the Romans. Or so I thought. Until Sentius the Decurion demanded I hand over all my produce. It's for the good of us all, he says. Only he takes the best bits for himself, of course. He even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll break the golden rule. I'm not sure I believe him, but then, what if he's right? So, it turns out our dear old magistrate is no better than the Legion thugs who took everything from me. I'm right back where I began. But don't you worry, Nemesis is waiting. And he'll get his, one day. He'll get his. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes.
Sure.
Thanks, friend. I knew I liked you. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Nope, I'll be going now.
All right.
It seems everything involves a river, right? Let me double check something real quick on the Twitch side. Sorry, but yeah, so everything seems to involve rivers. Let's see. Okay, that looks fine.
Hello?
What's your story?
My name's Dooley. I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you do?
I don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did someone think you were going to steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking.
Is that all?
They said I did it. More than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liability?
Yes. They said I have to live here now. And gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Magistrate Sentius explains Dooley was locked up to prevent him from trespassing. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight in the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you have on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I've reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated should you experience further lapses in memory.
What does it say?
It says they caught you trespassing several times and they locked you up to stop you from breaking the golden rule.
What treasure?
What treasure?
My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said, if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns. But when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me. except my friend Galerius. And the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
Well, if you give me the key, I can try to find out what it unlocks.
Hannibal said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Salve.
Let me talk to the magistrate about getting out of here.
Valerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe it's time we had a new magistrate.
Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
I'll see what I can do.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There's these, like, people just sitting around everywhere. Just, like, these golden people. Are you having a good time? Hi. The Myth of the Golden Rune by Dorotus the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city. For our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion, he deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching and deserving of our contempt. Who among us has not awoken at night in a cold sweat, fearing some sort of accidental transgression of the golden rule? All of us must accept that we are all capable of error, whether from a momentary lapse in judgment or a conscious decision based on faulty reasoning. Yet the real threat, the sword of Damocles that we live under, is, I believe, merely a deception, and I shall prove it to you. Let me begin by dismissing the counter-arguments. First, it may be argued that the inscription stating the many shall suffer for the sins of the one is evidence that the golden rule is very real, but that is logically unsound, for we cannot assume the writers knew any more than we did. That this message was inscribed does not make it true, any more than if I were to inscribe Dorotus the Younger is a god. Second, it may be argued that the statues in this place are evidence that the golden rule is real. You need not remind me of that. It was I who discovered them all around the city. It was I who collected them, placed them in a handcart, and placed them in the niches in which they sit today. I will not soon forget them, and yet I refuse to leap to the conclusion that they were once real people. There is simply no evidence to support that conclusion. When we read the story of Venus bringing Pygmalion sculptor Galatea to life, we do not believe it is true. Why should we take a different view here? But ultimately, these arguments are just that. After years of living in fear, there's only one way for me to prove the golden rule is a falsehood, and that is through action. Friends, I apologize in advance for this, but one day you will see the moment as a turning point in our city's history. Let us see once and for all if the golden rule is real as I strike one of you with my fist. And that's probably you, right? Ooh, money. Money that wasn't stealing. Because the person's probably dead. Yeah, you're made of gold. That makes it hard to move. Why are you in the way? There's obviously something back there, but I can't get it. Garum!
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the Forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what that means.
They never do.
Do you know a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
I see. What do you think about the Golden Rule?
Bloodless shadows. This is their punishment.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
Can you tell me about the pattern you saw?
You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box
Ignorance is
must
bliss,
stay
yes.
Closed. I'll say no more. The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
That's true. That is true.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
How can I help you?
Olivia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you? Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light
I'm being
in
rizzed,
your
guys.
eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
And you're as charming as you are beautiful. Oh, stop. No, please go on. Here we go, charming.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
What? You came on to me.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
What's your story?
Let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
I got a Steam achievement for getting rejected. I'll be going now.
All right. See ya.
Let's see what happens if I steal something. Because I think all you have to do is steal something and it changes. May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree
See, I think...
eludes you.
Let's see what happens. Steal.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Bruh. Run, Cynthius, run! Okay, so that's what happens.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I'm 𝐂𝐫𝐞, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer me to take me to Sentius so you can tell me about the golden rule.
I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem, I have to go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Zipline handlebar. Rudimentary wooden zipline handlebar. Sure.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks.
All right. See you around.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always Cerberus lifts his
Let's see if this changes.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Alright. Quick save. Talk to her again.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm 𝐂𝐿𝐴, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. A certain learning and sophistication.
Oh, stop it. No, please go on.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny. I take back what I said. Let's just forget that ever happened. All right. See.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I've got no riz, yeah. Sentius is taking a really long time. Oh, no, go away. Can I talk to him? It must be something where I can get, like, there must be a different option that opens up later on.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me?
We had this discussion before. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. No problem. See you later. Wait. Oh, that's you. I thought it was this lady over here.
Ixion turns.
Do 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 do.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
What's your story?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but family's from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
How'd you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Why are you still wearing your legionary armor?
We're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Let's talk about something else.
Have to.
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that?
No. Whatever.
No. Blah. Meh. Oh, this is the...
𝐂𝐫𝐿.
Hi, again.
A new face. 𝐂𝐫𝐿, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
I'll be going
See you
now.
again soon, I hope.
Fresh meat, huh? Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day.
What's your story?
Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
I'd like to meet
Too
Malleolus.
bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it.
Afford what?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed. So if you want to see him, I'll need something valuable in return.
Alright, what do you want?
Dunno. Something good.
I'll see what I can do.
Just make it good. Whatever. Just remember. Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Oh yeah, how do I get,
Drove me into an argument. It won't work. I'm a stoic, remember?
He's a stoic. They're still talking. Yep.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Where's... Do I have to keep going back? Do I get... Can I take this and is that like an unending amount of denarius that I can take from that chest? I guess we'll see after the next time that the next time that we get messed up. What is there a map or anything like that? Interface. Bindings. Crouch, use, interact, objective guide, X and M. Nope. Okay. Maybe I don't have the things yet. Let's go check out the farm. Oh, hello. Hello. Can I feed you or pet you? No? A bunch of goose eggs laid by the city's goose. What's up?
Ah, it's you again. Hope you're settling in, friend. Now, what's on your mind?
Oh, ever thought about running for magistrate yourself?
Bounced the idea around once or twice, mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it. But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. That's good enough for me.
Why is Dooley in a cell?
Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just wandering around looking for some imaginary treasure. Now a magistrate accused him of being a thief. That's nonsense, of course. Dooley's the most harmless man you'll ever meet. But Sentius really has it in for him, for some reason.
Well, let's talk about something else.
Gladly.
What do you think about the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life.
All right, thanks.
Right. See you around.
Fish. Okay, that's nice. All right, let's talk to this guy.
How'd you do? Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius.
I need some Silphium resin.
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
How would I come up with 1,000 denarii?
Hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard, and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
You're price gouging over life-saving money. What is wrong with you?
Legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands.
What happened to
She
Navia?
claimed the statues were whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this Silphium or not?
I can't afford it. How about I just take it instead? I don't have that kind of money.
Perhaps I can interest you in something within your budget?
What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Let's hear it.
All right. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing for a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
You chose the girl, right?
Weren't you listening? All my valuables or the girl. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money.
Wow, this guy's an
So
ass.
I put me in the car, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
I think I see where this is going.
Naturally, I dived in after it, hoping to salvage my fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank, not far from here.
So
with
far,
nothing in the
everything
world
has
but
to do with the
a
river.
silver coin.
Sounds like you got what you
I couldn't
deserved.
agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove. Look around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
I'll be
Very
going
well.
now.
Another time.
Because I could just... What happens if I steal it? Does it stay in my inventory when everything goes crazy?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Dodge and weave. Oh, there's another one right there. Come on, Sanchez. All right, let's check our inventory real quick. 365 denarius and silphium resin. Let's see if the inventory stays. Okay. Oops. I somehow ended the console. 365. I have silphium resin. Look at that.
Salve, friend.
We had this conversation before. Your name is Galerius. Yep. No problem. See you later. Dude, that actually works.
You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone.
And I can also just keep getting more money from here. Hi there.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned.
Oh,
she needs the
we're in
resin
time.
Mm.
of a plant called silphium, but that 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 Decius won't give it to me.
I have silphium resin. Here, take a little.
What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let
It's
me help
80
you.
outside. You. It's 47 over here.
Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing? And at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Honestly, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But no matter.
It'll be freezing tomorrow.
Like the
Oof.
gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
I'll be going now.
Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
You okay? Wow, look at her eyes wide open like that. Hi.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it.
Wow, look how tall I am all of a sudden.
Thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm supposed to rest.
Can I ask what happened to
As
you?
much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions.
I want to know how someone poisoned you without breaking the golden rule.
The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler.
Oh, interesting. Is that who poisoned you?
Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
I can't help unless you tell me what happened.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
I have all the time in the world.
All right. I'd been here about a week. When it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. I could hardly breathe, and I knew I had to get out somehow. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. And then I learned her asking price. 1,000 denarii. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to
What
save
is this
up
about
that
1,000
much.
denarii?
So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. And I did.
Thinking you'd be out of here before you ever had to pay back the loan. Why would he lend you so much money?
I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I figured I'd be out of here so soon it wouldn't matter. I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out. Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
Oh no.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time.
Wow.
Of course, I demanded my money back, but she refused. She pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buyer beware." Then she just looked at me with those cruel black eyes and she laughed. She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back. Only, he didn't seem upset or surprised at all. In fact, he just thanked her. And that's when I realized the two of them had planned the whole thing from the beginning.
Surely that would have broken the golden rule.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law was clear. I'd signed over my labor for 30 years and there was nothing he could do. I thought about resisting too. But Malleolus said if I didn't submit, I'd break the golden rule. And I couldn't be responsible for all those deaths.
You know, I've done it a couple of times, so it's not really that bad.
Confiscated everything I owned as collateral and made me wear immodest, humiliating outfits while I worked day in, day out. His wife Claudia was just as bad. She sent me to work on an endless stream of futile, demeaning tasks. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to pour slop on it and hiss, "You missed a spot." Those two took everything from me. But they forgot to confiscate one thing. My hemlock.
I see.
I just wanted it to be over. But it seems I messed that up too. Should have drunk all of it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've ever met, and tried to swindle the other. I don't know how I could have been so stupid.
So what happened to you now?
When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will come for me. He'll escort me back to their villa, and I'll be right back where I started. Only this time, I won't be able to lull myself to sleep at night with the thought of a permanent solution. Honestly, it would have been better if the poison had been allowed to run its course.
Can I do anything to help?
I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen for me, for trying to escape.
Dude.
At least until someone breaks the golden rule. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
I have a better idea. How much would it cost to buy your freedom?
A lot. But it doesn't matter. I made a suicide pact with Ulpius last night.
What?
He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelia set the same trap for him a month after they did it to me. He and I are in this together. He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus's villa by now. If so, I'd never be able to live with myself, knowing I broke my promise to him.
Perhaps I can help him
I doubt
too.
you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you seem so determined to help me, but thank you.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, but please don't take too long.
What's your
You
story?
mean my life story? Oh, well, I grew up as part of a big family in Rome. Me and 3 older sisters. Our father found good husbands for my sisters, but I wasn't cut out for that kind of life. So he found me a job as a scribe for a prominent merchant. It was a good life for a while, until 7 months ago when the fires came. My colleagues and I worked desperately to try to protect our warehouse. We must have had 100 workers passing buckets of water, chanting prayers to Vulcan, but they fell on deaf ears. The fire was relentless and it claimed everything and everyone. Well, almost everyone. My employer told me to grab what valuables I could and flee for the Tiber with the crowds. I remember diving into the river and then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the riverbank not far from here.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But to be honest, sometimes I think dying in that fire might have been a blessing, given what's happened since.
I understand. Thank you.
All right. Thank you again for saving my life.
Now I have to see about the bluff. The bluff. The bluff. Whoa. Surely I can make it in time. If not, I'll just break the golden rule. Oh, there's the zip line. Holy cow. I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting... Will I make it in time? Will I make it in time?
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the Golden Rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not?
I was trying to save a life. Will you stop talking to me? Actually, I really need to talk to Opus.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please, please just think this through. If you do this, it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
I just don't care.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Why is... Oh, there's my cursor. All right, I'll talk to him.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
I'll quick save before. Oh, I can't. Ulpius, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire.
No, I think you have the right to die if you're suffering badly. I was just going to ask you, what's wrong?
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 Malleolus for the rest of my life. I am out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius, no!
believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
His suicide didn't break the golden rule. What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
What happens
I'll
now?
have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Welp. Yay! I done. I've locked myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it. Seek a bow. I've got arrows, but no bow. All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom. I will be right back. All right, we're back in. The cat is fed too. Find a bow. Virgil, do you have a bow?
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. I hear we have you to thank for saving Julia's life. I'm glad you arrived when you did.
I noticed the what's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people. That kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Tell me about the history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Isn't it common for Romans to copy Greek architecture?
Well, yes, that could be the reason. Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before us. The stories they could tell.
Tell me about the architecture.
Gladly. Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches.
I know what an aqueduct is, thanks.
Of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace and into a cistern beneath the great temple. Some of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas, and the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
If they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape?
Not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Tell me about the temple on the
You mean
bluff.
the great temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown. There's an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury. So we're all left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to? And could it be the one responsible for the Golden Rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Let's talk about something else. Notice the graffiti. What does it mean?
It means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the Golden Rule.
Why does someone think that?
I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Ah, I see.
And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
I'm sorry to hear
Nice
that.
of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite the collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
Cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year.
Oh, Christians.
And went into hiding. All I know is, if these threats keep escalating, eventually my secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the Golden Rule.
Let me look into it for you.
Really? I didn't expect that. But thanks. It's always a pleasure to meet someone so selfless. I'm glad you arrived when you did. I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
I'll see what I can do. Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, At least he has a vision.
Anything I can do to change that?
My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking.
I'll be going now.
Nice to talk to you.
Accusatory note. Virgil, do you really want to be responsible for the sin that destroys us all? I know who you are and what you want. Turn away from this path before we all suffer for your sins. They may not see you yet, but I want you to know I see you. He's got a collection of them. A Roman fire shovel made of bronze. It smells like ash. Who else is here? Hello.
And salutations.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
I'm from beyond. You'd never believe if I told you.
Now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not wish to share, I will wait until we are better friends. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
What's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
How did you end up here?
Good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Why don't you tell me what you do remember?
I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and droning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact.
Sounds fun.
Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the Tiber.
I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Let's talk about something else. Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
This is troubling, is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Okay, thank you.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Fabia. Fabia. You're not Fabia. Fabia.
How'd you do?
What are...
Help! You have to do something.
What is wrong with
A
you?
man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Maybe we shouldn't meet in there.
What? We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Never mind, I don't know why I said that.
The shrine is collapsing.
Wow. That was unfortunate. I'll take the loaf of bread.
Fabia, no!
Oh, that's Fabia.
She's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh, Fabia.
You know what? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So all I have to
Whatever's in
do
that great temple up there on the bluff. I bet it's worth a fortune.
is find his key. Things to buy once I've escaped. If I can find his key. Oh, never mind. Okay, we got people that we have to save, I guess, so we might as well go ahead and restart the cycle. Okay. He listens with their ears, whatever the fuck that means.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Nope, absolutely not. What did I do last time? Did I steal stuff from... Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't write graffiti on the walls. Apparently, probably.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia.
There we go.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
I'm just gonna keep stealing money. How goes forgetting the city? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Not bad. It's kind of interesting. I think I'm getting the hang of it after a couple hours. I'm mostly actually kind of like resetting the things. I may not have to be doing this quite as often as I am, but it makes it easier for me to remember what I was doing.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius.
I'm 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝, and I need to take care of some things urgently.
Sounds serious.
Yulia's dying, but Lucretia can't help her without the symphony. Take some of it and go quickly.
Yulia? Oh no. All right, I can do that.
That's it now. Go fast as you can.
But once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Go. Nice to know I don't have to go through that entire thing again. I can just make him. Certainly seems to make for some good money. Just grab money. The priestess. But yeah, what am I up to now? 790 denarii.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome to life under the golden
Yeah,
rule.
yep. Actually, I need to talk to
Alright,
Elpius.
well, it was
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no. Orpheus, what are you doing? Get...
Yep.
Why do you think?
Yep.
I'm sorry, but
Please,
Yep.
help him.
All right, I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Is this what Sentinel would want?
You know about that? How is that possible? I mean, I've never mentioned it to anyone.
You'd never believe me if I told you.
If you say so. You don't understand. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want it all to be over.
Maybe I can help solve your problem.
It's too late for that. Yulia and I made a pact. And she's already swallowed hemlock this morning. If I backed out now, I'd be betraying her. I can't do that.
Lucretia was able to get some syphilis in time to save her life. She's going to be fine.
Really? That changes things a little. But we're still in debt bondage to that monster. Unless you happen to have 2,000 denarii to pay off both of our debts.
I will, sooner or later. Wait, why do you need 2,000 denarii?
Yulia and I are in debt bondage to Malleolus. We might as well be slaves. And that's how much it will take to buy our freedom back.
I see.
So, do you have the money or not?
Well, now I know that I need it. Well, no, but I can probably raise the money if you give me some time.
No. Time's up. I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love.
Yeah, yep. Just jump already.
Orpheus, no!
Hurrah! Splat.
I can't believe he went through with it.
What happens
I'll have to
now?
let everyone know, and I'd best.
Okay, cool. Bye. I need lots of money, apparently. Oops, that's not the way! When was my last save? Oh god. Oh, no. Skip. Actually, I need to talk. Okay, come on.
Oh no. No. Orpheus, what?
That's what?
Help.
Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'll talk to him. So, blah, 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 blah. You never believe me if I told you. Maybe I could help solve your problem. Lucretia.
No. I am out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Orpheus, no!
Nice little crack in his voice there. What happens now? Alright. Quick save. I don't think I've ever been through this area. I'm just going looking around. Oh, let's go grab the money from... the forum. Before I forget. Is that an entire another area that I haven't even taken a look at it before? Or no, that's the...
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth
I wish I could steal from him. Soon I'll be able to steal from him, hopefully.
Today is a sad day.
We all went along with the magistrates.
Help! You have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I'll get right on it.
𝐂𝐫𝐞. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Don't go in there.
Why?
I have a bad feeling about it.
All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
All right, cool. That was a dramatic entrance.
Stop right there. I am looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus, otherwise known as Quinctius. Do you know where he is?
Yes, I saw him worshipping in a small round shrine just inside the city. Second building on your left.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
Do you always walk this slowly? Because you're made of gold.
Filthy, lying degenerate.
Oops. No, take. Emperor Nero has ordered the execution of a cultist named Quintisius with different colored eyes. 1 denarius. Beware, shrine may collapse at any moment. Alright, let's save. I don't think I've been in the baths. Oh! Oh, I came through here. Yeah, this is like I dropped from up above there. In the future. That's interesting. All right, where are the... What's over here? That's way down. Yeah. What are all the... Like, is that a temple up there? That's the palace. Stop, I'm looking for fish and chips. He watches through their eyes. Oh, that's that main temple. That's the obelisk that they mentioned. Okay, let's take a look. It's going to take a while to get 2,000 denarius. So... Jump. Seems someone removed a plaque from here. I need to find it to decipher the meaning of the obelisk. Small thing I suggest, never taking another bow. Looping makes it impossible, but will cause problems for the scroll wheel selection. Oh, okay. Thank you. What are you doing with that boulder. Find a creative way into the upper cistern. Oh, and by the way, fairly okay. I am dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch, so every now and then, if I start talking, if it looks like I'm talking to myself, I might be talking to the other chat, or I might be talking to myself. That's entirely possible too. To survive, we must all be kind. We must all be wise. We must all be obedient. We must all be something. Oh. Okay. What am I up to now? 1,200. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. We must all be writing graffiti, same ending as last time. Yeah. That might be part of the golden rule, you know.
Welcome.
Hello. Greek statue, probably of the goddess who this temple is dedicated. Perhaps the local Greek resident knows more about her. Oh, baker. Baker. Talk to the baker.
You took care of him?
He had a tragic accident.
An accident? So, it's over? Oh, God. It's such a relief. I really thought we were all going to die. I do have a question, though. That shrine, the one I was going to hide in, did you know it was going to collapse?
If I said yes, I'd be admitting to murder.
I don't understand. Oh, I see. I should probably keep my big mouth shut then. Sorry. I promise, nobody else will ever know what you did. But I know. That was really clever. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Oh, speaking of which, welcome. I'm Fabia. Sorry I was a bit frantic before. Need anything?
What's your story?
There's not much to tell. I mostly just bake bread and try to help out where I can.
How did you end up here?
I suppose it all started about 8 months ago. I was living in Rome with my family when I got sick. Terrible timing. My pa had just arranged a husband for me. A fisherman's son. I was about to meet him for the first time when I came down with an awful fever. I spent the next week in bed. Pa paid priests to make offerings to Asclepius, a white rooster, then a goat. But nothing worked. In the end, they decided I'd do better outside the city. Clean air in the countryside would do me good, they said. But after about a day in a carriage on the Appian Way, I was getting worse, not better. I remember closing my eyes for a bit, and I guess I must have fell asleep, because when I opened them again, I was in a forest by a river. I suppose the driver took off with his fee and left me for dead. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't have wanted to catch what I had either. Anyway, I went searching for help, stumbled across the trapdoor temple, and here I am.
That's odd. Most of the others were in Rome before they woke up in the forest, but you're saying you were a day's ride away.
Oh, yeah. I suppose you're right. Hadn't really thought about it. But the gods are mysterious and powerful. Who knows what their plans are for us?
Any idea who's threatening Virgil?
Terrible shame, that is. Maybe this'll help. Late last night, I was cleaning my oven when I heard some noises outside. The forum's usually dead quiet at that hour, so I came out to see what was going on. To be honest, I thought maybe poor old Dooley had got out of his cell and was snooping around again. So I put my head out and saw someone in front of Virgil's shop. I
couldn't tell who. It was too dark. I called out to them, but they just turned and ran off without a word. All I remember is they ran past a lit torch, and the light glinted off something metallic. Armor, I think. So I suppose it could only be one of three people. Horatius, Domitius, or Rufius. I hope that helps.
It does. I'm going now.
Thanks again for taking care of our problem.
Yeah, shh.
I won't forget it.
What?
You there? I'm sorry to trouble you, but I couldn't help but notice that fine bow you're carrying. No idea how you managed to get your hands on it, especially in the light of our dear old magistrate's ban, but I'm impressed. And before you ask, no, I wouldn't dream of trying to buy it from you. I have no use for a wooden bow myself. But I would like to propose a joint business venture of sorts.
Go on.
Tell me, do you have any idea how people here end up as golden statues?
The statues come to life and fire golden bows at them.
I was thinking I was the only one to figure it out. In any case, supposedly one or two of those arrows is enough to turn a full-grown man into gold. Now, of course, that is a travesty, a terrible, horrible waste of human life, which has to be stopped. And yet, on the other hand, I can't help but think of a tale told by that Greek fella Aesop, the goose that laid the golden egg. With the ability to transmute organic matter into gold, one could create infinite wealth. Use your imagination. Golden animals, insects, trees and plants. The Midas touch without the drawbacks. We are talking riches beyond imagining. And even if we were to split all those riches between the two of us, half of infinite wealth is still infinite. Interested?
I think the golden goose is meant to be a cautionary
I
tale.
might have skimmed over that one, but don't be so pedantic. Are you interested or not?
I'm interested.
Excellent. So the first question is, how do we get our hands on one of those golden bows? Now, I have a plan, but first, tell me, are you familiar with the story of the goddess Diana?
Not really.
No problem. Allow me to explain. Diana is our goddess of the hunt, the moon, and the underworld, depending on who you ask. The one thing priests and poets agree on is that she carried with her a golden bow and a quiver of golden arrows. And it just so happens that there is a shrine of Diana in this very forum, with a prominent statue of the goddess herself. And would you like to guess what she's holding in her hand?
A golden bow?
Precisely. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in that temple staring at it, trying to figure out how to retrieve it without breaking you-know-what.
But you want me to steal it?
Gods, no! If you tried that, we'd all be dead within moments, I'm sure. No, here's what I propose. You give your bow to me, I cover it in a thin layer of gold leaf, and we create a replica of a golden bow. Then you enter the shrine, extinguish the braziers, and under cover of darkness, swap out the fake for the original. It's not theft exactly, it's more of a trade. But make no mistake, this is a dangerous path, and there's no way of knowing where it will lead.
No, it doesn't matter to me.
Experience, all the best adventures begin with a risky first step. Now, you must have questions. Ask away.
Isn't that extremely dangerous?
Prometheus stole fire from the gods and became a hero to all mankind. Do you think he was worried about the danger?
Prometheus was also punished for eternity, if I recall correctly.
Silly enough to get caught.
Why can't you do it yourself?
More of an ideas man, whereas you're obviously the more resourceful and heroic type. I have complete confidence in you.
That's all the questions I had.
So, are you in, partner?
If you don't like action or horror elements, feel free to decline. Alright, I'll do it, but don't ever call me partner.
Wonderful. Now, if you'll hand over your bow, I can get started applying a layer of gold leaf. This is a quality weapon. Now, bear with me for a moment. And here we are, a gold leaf bow.
Fake golden bow.
Now I've gone and unlocked the Shrine of Diana for you, so as quick as you can, head on inside. It's just at the end of the street on the left. May the gods not watch over you.
May the gods not watch over you. Oh, it's right here. Okay. What is it? A man on his knees is fluttering a desperate player, clear the funnel and doubt ears. I'm gonna save. Huh? Ooh, spooky. My favorite line in the game, I love Dacius. He's a bit of a dick, but that's okay. More arrows. Okay. Am I going to get attacked by an alligator? The algae. Oh. What the? Is that just meant to be therefore take a look at the scroll nearby? Oh, thanks for the thank you.
My beloved 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝, I write this so that one day, when we're finally together, you will understand what I've done and why I had to do it. The others will call me mad or a monster, but I don't care what they think. Everything I'm doing here, I'm doing for you. I'll start at the beginning. Soon after my arrival here, as I walked down a corridor lined with golden statues, I thought I heard a whisper behind me, a rasp of air, as if vocal cords of metal strained to say a word or two. I tried to dismiss the idea, tried to concentrate on my work as the city's medic, but that tortured whisper haunted me. Weeks later, in the hallway to the bathhouse, I heard it again and found myself drawn to the statue of a Roman woman wearing a stola. Her face was contorted with anguish and fear, and disturbingly, it was as if she was looking right at me. As I walked past her, I heard that strained whisper again, and turning back, I discovered that even though I had moved, she was still looking right into my soul. That was when it dawned on me. This was no statue. This was a woman trapped within that golden prison. Naturally, I told the others, but when I could not reproduce the results of my experiment, they would not believe me. But from that moment on, I knew the full horror of this place. Immobilized within these statues are living human beings. It was that day, my love, that my heart broke.
Can I take it along with me?
My beloved 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝,
Nope.
I write this.
Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Not parkour. Anything over here? Nope. That looks like that way leads to death. Amphora of arrows. Okay. Yeah, well, this isn't too scary yet. I'm gonna get jump scared. I just cursed myself, didn't I? Huh? Oh, it was loading. Find a way into the palace. Oh, I'm in the palace. Why can't I do anything about these? Everything's barred. Arrows? Okay. Whoa. Okay. That's what it meant by, well, maybe that's what it meant by horror. Getting attacked by weird-ass statues. What? Is there anything in here? Coin pouch. 72. How much do I have now? 1388. I'm getting close to the 2000, guys. I'll get there. I'll get there. Oh. Arrows, okay. Any more of those peeled statues?
You're not supposed to be here.
Really? But there might be loot. Oh no. They made a pretty good job of making it definitely look like, no, you can't go any other way. Okay. You're welcome. I was hoping for gold. do I get that? Take. There we go. Oh, I'm injured, guys. I'll never survive. Huh. Huh? Well... that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Oh, what? I almost got there. I almost got there. What the hell are you doing? What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Help me, voices. Is there anything back here I can use? No, I don't think so. Nope. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Did I mess this up? What the hell? I can get up to here, but no further. Oh, almost. Am I doing this like completely wrong? What the fuck? Alright, do I have anything that helps me? Oh, just flashlight. It's a flashlight and a bow. None of this is obviously something that will help. Why can't I get there? Unless that's not the way I'm supposed to go. But there's no other way. Right? There is no other way. No? What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, okay. 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 No. You stupid plant. Why can't you be more helpful? What the hell? Why did that work that time and not the previous 10 to 15 minutes? Why isn't it working? What the fuck? Is there like an effective range or something? I don't understand. Dominoes. Oh. Okay, 50 gold. I'll take that. Is there's something up here? Fuck. Hi. Ba-bom-bom. Anything? Quit looking at me. I'm sneaking. A household shrine. Ooh, 52. Oh, I messed that up. Yeah, I messed that up. All right, let's... Yeah, I heard that this was originally a Skyrim mod. Yeah. That's cool. Coin pouch, okay. Arrows, okay. Anything else? No? Alright, we sneak in. We're gonna take this coin pouch. We're gonna save. Get them all in there, and then... I did it already. Thanks. What was that? Yeah, I think it's cool. It's kind of cool. Like there's some things like I remember back in the day because I used to actually play the original Counter-Strike back when it was actually a Half-Life mod. It's cool when stuff like that happens. Right. More arrows. The fact that you're giving me more arrows makes me a little kind of scared. I'm scared. Key to palace doors. Maybe his journal too.
My beloved Galatea, after I learned the terrible truth about the golden statues, I wandered the city as if in a nightmare. What must life be like for these poor souls, entombed in gold, but kept alive somehow? Trapped in their own personal Tartarus, consigned to eternal torment, too horrific for any sane mind to comprehend. I tried to offer them what small mercies I could. I began to talk to them, to keep them company. I'd imagine backstories for them, give them names, and tell them of the world, of the histories and stories I'd learned as a child. As the others became more concerned by my charity, I sought solitude from them, preferring the company of my tormented charges. Discovering a way into the abandoned palace, I began to spend my days walking its halls and sharing with its occupants ancient tales, my mind turning to those of Apollo and Daphne, Perseus and Medusa, and Pygmalion and Galatea. Pygmalion, the sculptor who fell in love with a beautiful statue, and who, praying to Aphrodite for aid, discovered that his beloved Galatea had come to life. It was then that I heard you whisper to me, Galatea. Forgive me. I know that is not your real name, just one I have borrowed from a story. But when I turned to look at you, I saw the most exquisitely beautiful woman I have ever known. Your face, forever frozen in a look of haunting sadness. Our meeting gave me new purpose, to free you from your golden prison, so that I might one day hear you speak, not just whisper your true name to me. So I gathered tools for the long and difficult task ahead, barred the doors to this place, and set to work.
Oh. Oh. Is she making these things? Custom-made rack has been used to hold down gold statues and peeled the gold layer from them. Oh my god. That's not good. That's not good. That is so not good. That's actually... Whoa. Oh, those are all the autosaves, huh? You save. Quit looking at me. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Thank you. What the hell? You know what? You just scare me, so... Did that one just trip over the other? Yeah, I think so. Oh, these take two. They are not happy. Oh. Aha. I'm gonna fall off. I'm gonna quick save. Oh, don't freaking fall off. Huh? Oh. That was interesting. I'm glad you can actually, like, trap them. And I do kind of feel sorry for them, so... You... The gold. The gold. You, if you want me to kill you, you can't be running straight towards me like this. I can't shoot you in the head. Oh shit! Oh, I turned my toggle on. It's probably appropriate that I did. Oh shit. It's back there that I saved? Oh well. Hold on, let me go turn the toggle off. There we go. Oh good, it's not that far. It's so effed. Sorry, you're in the way. I'm trying to shoot your friend here. I'm trying to be nice. I don't have a shot on you. Oh well. I did what I could. That is some messed up shit that she's basically created these. Garum. Hey, Ignis. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm doing okay, except for these effed up statues that are trying to kill me. This one's got boobies. Coin pouch, okay. How much? What am I at now? 1,675 denarii. All right, quick save. Okay, what have you done?
My attempts at freeing these souls from their golden prisons have not been going to plan. My first charge was a Greek woman who I called 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 after the Athenian turned to stone by Medusa. Drilling through the gold that encased her, I was vindicated by
So
the
messed up.
discovery that beneath half an inch of gold, which is so rigid it must be some kind of alloy, was living flesh. Unfortunately, this golden alloy seems to have fused with her skin, so removing it exposed the sinew and muscle beneath and appeared to cause her great pain. At first, I braced myself, expecting that inflicting such pain would break the golden rule, and yet, somehow, it did not. It seems whichever god is responsible for imprisoning these poor souls does not care about their suffering at all. They are forsaken. Undeterred, I pressed on, working late into the night, attempting to remove the golden layer that encased her as delicately as I could. Eventually, I was able to free most of her body, but when I released her from her restraints, her first act was to lunge for my throat, clawing at me with all her strength and those sharp metal talons. This was my thanks for trying to save her. Whatever possessed 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 to attack, she was clearly not a suitable subject for my experiment, and I was forced to lock her inside an isolated wing of the palace and bar the door. As I continued working on others, I could hear her flailing and launching herself at the other side endlessly. Regrettably, my other experiments bore similar results, and after relocating a few times, most of the palace is now too dangerous to work in.
That's
Still,
messed up.
as much as my heart aches to know that you're suffering, I cannot risk attempting to ungild you yet. Not until I have perfected a method that will bring you back to me, whole in both mind and body, and ensuring your humanity is preserved. I promise you this. One day we will be together, even if I have to free every last statue in this god's forsaken place.
But maybe she didn't ask you to do that. And you are basically tormenting all these poor people who have already been tormented. That's effed up. That's effed up. Yeah, quit looking at me. Oh shit. Oh shit, jump scare. Oh shit, jump scare. Ah, what the fuck? Owies. Owies. Oh, it looks like at least given enough time, you actually start healing. Okay, I guess I did that the hard way. I guess I did that part the hard way. I am Indiana Jones with a gold-making bow. Bruh, and the blood streaks. Bruh. Oh, this is effed up. Appears to be dead. Evidently, its death didn't break the golden rule. Oh, that is messed up, guys. This place is messed up. Okay. That probably means it's safe. Bruh. That is... Hi. Oh no. Are you whispering to me through the statues? Yes, me. Why are you helping me? Oh, God. You must be Navia.
You must be the wretched snake who broke into my palace and disturbed my experiments. And worst of all, look at what you made me do to her. This never would have happened if you just stayed away. You're going to pay for that.
If you attack me, we'll both end up encased in gold.
You think I care about that? I don't care what happens to me, as long as you get what you deserve.
This has nothing to do with me.
I locked and barred the gate. I left a message warning you all to leave me alone. I just wanted to do my experiments in peace. For her. And now look at her. You made me turn the most beautiful woman I've ever seen into this. Look at her. She's in agony. All I wanted was to spend my last moments with her. To see her beautiful face. To hear her speak freely. Instead of in those cryptic whispers. But as soon as I began my work, she stopped whispering to me. And now I discover she started whispering to you instead. What's so special about you?
It's not just this statue whispering to me. A lot of them do, but it's always the same voice.
What do you mean, the same voice?
It's like someone else is whispering to me through the statues.
Yes. I remember when they used to whisper to me. They did sound similar. I just thought it was because all voices sound the same when they whisper. But now that I think about it, they were all benevolent and seemed to share a common knowledge. But if these bodies are mere conduits for that one voice, then this body is nobody. And everything I've done here was... Wait, I see what you're doing. You're trying to steal her away from me. Are you planning to wait until I've done all the hard work, then swoop in? Is that it?
No, I swear.
Liar! You tried to steal her away from me, and now look what you made me do. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't peel you too.
I ended up here by accident. All I wanted to do is leave.
What are you talking about?
I got trapped in tunnels in the city and came up inside the palace.
So you're saying you weren't coming for us?
I never had any intention of hurting you.
So I did all this. I ruined her. For nothing. What have I done? Oh God, I feel sick. I can't bear the thought of her being like this.
Oh.
I'm in so much pain. It's the air coming into contact with her flesh. It's agonizing for them. But the only way to fix it will be to break the golden rule and let it run its course. At least that way she'd be golden again, and we'd be together. All it would take is one little cut.
Wait, I can undo this if you tell me the treatment for rheumatism.
It's too late. There's nothing you can do. I have to do this. I'm sorry.
I can cover her in gold again.
What? How?
This bow. Have you not been watching?
I'm not sure I believe you. But if you can undo this mess, I'll tell you what you need to know. But if you're lying to me, I'll break the golden rule and kill you and everyone else in this city.
Wow, she's gone off the deep doo-doo end.
You did it. You took away her pain. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
That rheumatism thing?
I swear I will never harm her again. I swear it. I'll stay here to keep her company. But these poor souls, what can be done for them? I've tried everything I can. I fear the only one capable of releasing them properly is whichever god doomed them in the first place. In any case, I must honor our bargain. The treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. I believe there's a pot of it already in the Shrine of Apollo. Now, please leave. The door here leads out onto the palace balcony. You should be able to make your way down from there.
Goodbye.
Go. And never return.
Oh, I don't plan on it. This is a really effed up way of getting here, so it really took too long. Is it this way? Ooh. Zipline. It's actually a really old remedy. Willow bark extract is almost the same thing as aspirin. Oh, interesting. Oh, I don't want to go there.
A golden bow, just like Apollo and Diana's.
Yep. I wonder how.
Right?
I figured out how to treat rheumatism.
You made it into the palace. I am impressed. How is Nevia?
She's alive, but she wants to be left alone, and the treatment is willow bark.
Willow bark. I should have known. It was under my nose the whole time. That's very helpful. Thank you. If this works, it should settle Rufius down some. I have some right here. Could you do me a favor and give him some of this? He'll just need to swallow a pinch of it. I'm hoping it will avert disaster.
All right.
Thank you. I'm really glad you arrived when you did.
Thank you.
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Well, I'm going to have to probably rewind time, so we might have to do it again at some point. Yo.
Oh, hello there, partner. I'm glad you're here. I think there might have been some confusion about my little practical joke earlier. You see, my plan was to give you a little fright. You know, like two friends joking around at the Saturnalia, and then, surprise, I'd open the door. But when I opened it, you were gone.
I don't believe you.
Partner, I swear. This is just a misunderstanding. Look, why don't you keep our bow as compensation?
You mean my bow? Don't worry, I'm keeping it.
Fine. It's a credit to you that you're able to see the humour in all of this. Now, can I help you with something?
Who are you going to vote for?
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
I'd like you to vote for Sandius. Let's talk about something else. I'll be going now.
Another time.
Okay.
Greetings and salutations. Greetings. I'm 𝐂𝐫𝐥𝐥𝐸. It gladdens.
I know. You want to know where I'm from, but I really want to ask you some questions.
Friend, your words intrigue me more and more. But yes, very well. Ask me what you will.
Do you know a way out of here?
Not so loud. What are you playing at?
Sorry, did I say the wrong
Have you
thing?
not been told about the last attempt?
The last attempt.
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. Ah, it is a long story.
It's not as if I'm going anywhere.
Ah, you are witty. I like that. Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
Why hasn't anyone done that yet?
I am getting to that. There was an attempt made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place. And so I say, it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Got it, thanks. I'll be going now.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Oh, Rufius. I know. You're gold. It's a little hard. They didn't give you articulating joints. Where? Hey, hop. This way? Where are you? Where are you? It's gotten dark. Rufius. Rufius. Am I gonna hurt myself if I jump down there? Rufi. What the? Where the F am I? Possibly the last bottle of wine in the city. I'll drink it. Huh. In case I want to get back there again. Oh, this is one of the shrines? Wait. Wait.
What are you doing here? Please leave.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I said please leave. You're trespassing.
Secret shrine. Roman plaque. Pluto, father of riches. Okay. Wooden carving. And a fish. A fish. Why is it so freaking dark? I saw that. I'm back where I started from.
I'm guessing that Promethean fire's not for sale.
Lamp. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Handsome.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
About your rheumatism.
What business is that of yours?
Figured out a treatment. Eat a pinch of this willow bark and you should feel better in no time.
Willow bark? And this will work? Oh,
yeah, this.
God. Finally, some relief. This is what I've been praying for. Maybe God hasn't abandoned me after all. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain lately. The rheumatism, these cursed statues always watching, and the crisis of faith. It was too much. Started messing with my head. This is exactly what I needed to set it straight again. I owe you one.
Are you the one threatening Virgil?
idea what you're talking about.
Fair enough.
See you around.
She put an oil lamp in one of the hands of one of the statues.
The 49 melodies fetch again with incessant labor the water they have lost.
All right. Figure out who makes the golden rule. Common thread. Oil lamp is good, but the tailor using a statue as clothing while still takes the win. Didn't actually even see that. Yeah, how to get the upper cistern. Figure out why Livia is acting strangely. Figure out how to get in the villa. Figure out how to stop Ulpius from killing himself. Take a look around their homes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and end stream for now. And I didn't get a whole lot of sleep, so I'm a little tired. But once to get this going, the plan is to quit the game. Okay. The plan is to actually, this week's streams are pretty much going to be the Forgotten City, because I think if we leave it because of the nature of the narrative and the puzzles and things like that, I think it's going to be too hard for like me to remember, let alone viewers. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably actually just commit this week and whatever else we need, because I don't think it's that long to get to the end. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, fairly okay. Yeah, so the plan is Monday and Wednesday streams, depending on how long it goes. Also being that if we have to go into next Sunday, that's fine. But then probably do that and then switch back to Horizon Zero Dawn. But yeah, this gives us a good chance to, kind of break things up, try something different. Because it's been like, I think like I've done like 8 Horizon Zero Dawn streams, so we needed a little bit of, a little bit of variety in there. But yeah, so tomorrow will be the next stream. So 7 p.m. Pacific time, or Pacific Daylight Standard Time, or whatever, Daylight Savings Time. So yeah, and then if needed, Wednesday 7 p.m. as well. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let me see. Let's take a look if there's anyone to raid. Following. Oh God. Angora is playing Super Battle Golf. I don't know if that's actually yeah, we'll go ahead and rate her because she's fun, and that game is chaotic, so it gives you guys a little bit of something completely different just for fun. And she's good peeps. All right. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and raid with that, and thanks for stopping by again. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. You know, if you want to follow, subscribe over on YouTube, that would be great. If you missed any of the stream, go ahead and hit the VOD over on YouTube. That'll save as soon as I actually end the stream. But yeah, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's been watching, chatting, lurking, etc. People who eventually will watch this VOD, maybe. But yeah, thank you very much. Very, very much. Anyway, hope to see folks later on, and take care and rest well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, I should probably start the raid, huh?